Strong arms, shoulders, and abs are coming at ya if you stick with the next 30 minutes here for this circuit style workout. I am so pumped for today. And just by the way, if you have any plans for the next couple days, you might want to just postpone them because nothing in the upper body is going to be working after this one. No joke, this is going to be such an awesome workout to build that strength and definition, and we are going to work focused rounds in our circuits. So we're going to have a focused round for shoulders for 4 exercises, a focused round for biceps 4 exercises, triceps only 3 exercises, and then abs for 4 exercises. We're going to work for 40 seconds, rest for 20 seconds. After each focused round, we'll get 30 seconds to rest, and we're going to have 2 circuits just like that. With that, we are going to be lifting heavy today. So make sure you've got your heavy dumbbells nearby because we're gonna use those. The range I'm gonna use today is anywhere from about 10 up to 25 pounds. Optional equipment, and again, it's optional, you don't have to have it, is your exercise bench. You can also use a kitchen chair for most of those exercises. So if you have a kitchen chair or even a couch, a bed, anything like that, you can use that. And then, of course, if you have these, I really want to challenge you to use these today, are wrist weights. Put them on at the beginning, and if you have to take them off during the workout, do that. But it's always better to start a little bit heavier and take it down if you need. This will really help to bring that burn on today. We're gonna get into our warm-up so we can get this started. I cannot wait. We're gonna start with big, slow arm circles forward here. So just reaching up and around. Starting to feel that through your shoulders, through your back as you reach up and around. We're gonna take circles back now. Let's do 2 more. Here's 2. Last one. Now taking them back. We will use our light dumbbells in this warm-up as well, focused on the biceps, triceps, and shoulders. Really take your time to try to make that circle as big as you can. We're gonna do a single arm reach and hug in 2 and 1. So we're gonna take this arm around. As you take it around, just kind of hug your body. And then again, as you do that hug and reach, you can kind of feel that work through the arms and shoulders here. We're staying on the same side for a couple more reps, and then we'll switch it. So nice and long, and then hug. Let's do 1 more, and then switch. Good, other side. After this is when we're gonna grab those light dumbbells. I'm gonna use 15 pounds for this warm-up. We've got shoulder press, bicep curls, and then tricep overhead extension. Last one here, grab your light weights. Starting with shoulder press, we'll do 5 reps of each. Take your time on your reps though, get your breathing, get your form, and full range. Here we go, all the way up. And then down, nice and slow. That's 5. Good, here's 4. 3 more. 3. Exhale with the press. And then last one, we'll take it down for biceps. Here's the last one. Last press. Woo! Good. Taking it down now for biceps, all the way down. 5 reps. Here's 5. 4. 3. Exhale with the squeeze. 2. Tricep overhead extension. I'm gonna drop it and just use 1 weight. 5 reps, all the way up. Drop it down for 5. Here's 4. 3. And last one here. And press. All right, so let's talk about what we got going on for this first shoulders round. We are starting with a seated shoulder press. Again, you can do this standing. You'll see that modification on screen. If you got your wrist weights, put those on, grab your heavy dumbbells, and let's do this. Getting ready for that shoulder press now. And I just wanna mention, because some of you said this is helpful if I tell you what setting I'm using on my watch. Today I'm using the traditional strength training. So if that's helpful for you and you're using your watch and you wanna do that, bringing it up now for shoulder press. We've got 40 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, press. Now, if you are seated, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. All the way down, all the way up. If you are standing, keep knees soft and hips tucked under. Whew, almost there. Here it is, last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, moving on to a lateral raise with a slow lower. I am going to keep my 10 pounds over here, but I'm gonna try to start with 15. We won't need our bench again until we get to biceps, so if you wanna get that out of the way, you can. All right, so lateral raise with slow lower, here we go. 90-degree bend in the arm. Nice and slow. Count it down for about 3 to 4 counts. Leading up with that elbow. Woo. Wow. Almost there. Time for one more, and then we'll count it down nice and slow. Up, here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we are going on to a 90-degree bend front raise. So this one is, we're gonna take it all the way down, all the way up. We're gonna keep those arms bent at 90 degrees and then take it up until the back of your arm is parallel to the floor. And here we go. So it's gonna look like this, up and down. Now with this one, keep those shoulders relaxed. Up, arms parallel to the floor, down. Right back next to your hips with those dumbbells, up. Keeping your wrists straight, not shrugging to get the weights up. Oh, this one's a burner. This one's working that front deltoid a little bit more. With the last exercise, we worked that medial deltoid or the lateral deltoid, that rounded part of your shoulder. Almost there, here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay, 1 dumbbell for this one. Now, this one is a press up, but we're gonna take it out diagonal. So I diagonal press up. I'm gonna clasp my hands around your dumbbell. You wanna have 1 dumbbell and get a nice grip on it. Bringing it up to your chest here. And now diagonal press, here we go. Oh, remember how I said you're not gonna be using your arms or upper body or anything tomorrow or the next day? Can you see that with exercise number 4 already? Keep a little note here of what weight you're using. So when we get to that second circuit, you can say, all right, I'm gonna keep the weight or I'm gonna go up, possibly down. Almost there. Here it is, last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we get 30 seconds. That was our shoulders focused round. We are now going on to biceps. So we're gonna have 4 exercises for the biceps following that same structure of 40 seconds, 20 seconds of rest. We're gonna start with hammer curls with a twist. I'm gonna grab my 20 pounds for this one. Now with that twist, take your time at the top. As you kind of rotate out towards your thumb, really squeeze, think about the biceps. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, so bring it up. As you hit the top, rotate out, tighten up through the biceps, and control down. So right here, the exhale comes as you lift. Now twist, squeeze. Oh my, whew. Nice job. Almost there. Then we go into crossbody curls. Get this last one in. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it down for just a second if you need. When we're lifting heavier weights, shake the hands out in between sets. Give the arms a little shake as well. Going in to crossbody curls now. This is our second exercise. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeeze it up. Control it down nice and slow. This is a good one because we're alternating sides, so that bicep is getting a little bit of a longer rest in between reps. But when you think about doing this cross body curl, keep that arm nice and close to your body. Squeeze it up. When you hit the top, again, think about that bicep muscle and down. Almost there, and then this is where if you have your bench, we're gonna use that again. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. I wanna get it even. I started on the other side, so here we go. All right, this next exercise, we are doing a preacher curl, one arm. So modification is going to be a concentration curl. If you have your bench and it doesn't have this, I don't even know what to call it, because we gotta get ready to go. Preacher curls, we'll talk about it when we're in there, or you're doing a concentration curl, bringing that arm over the bench, and here we go. Lift, drive that elbow in, and down. Squeeze up. All the way down. So when you're doing a preacher curl, you may have seen in the gym, there is a preacher curl. It can be a machine or just a seat with an angled ledge, I guess. I don't know the words of what I'm trying to say today. Almost there. Last one here. This is 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch sides. Incline bench, thank you very much. Finally, it came to my mind. I'm only thinking about the biceps right now. We're gonna go to the other side, so if you're doing that modification, take that concentration curl on the other side. We go in 3, 2, and 1. But when you're doing a preacher curl, you want your arm to just hang over the edge. So you kind of have your underarm right at the top of that bench seat there. This move really just isolates that bicep. You have absolutely no momentum as you're using this bench here. So it puts all that work into the bicep. Also, you're gonna feel a little bit in your forearm. And if you're really noticing it closer to that inside here of your elbow, that is because that's usually the insertion point where the muscle is a little bit smaller, so it's working a little bit harder. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. We are moving on to triceps now. So we will use our bench for this one. We've got skull crushers first. That one can be done on the ground. If you want to do that on the ground, you'll see that modification on screen. Then we have dips we're gonna use our bench for. And then we're just gonna do a tricep overhead extension. So skull crushers first, bringing it down to the mat or your bench. Arms up, and here we go. 40 on, down, and press. Full extension. Now targeting the back of the arm. All that work is isolated in the back of the arm. Exhale as you press up. Last one. This is 3, 2, and 1. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. All right. 20 seconds. First tricep exercise, and I was already hitting failure. We have got dips next. So dips on the floor. You'll see that modification, or you can use your bench or your chair. And here we go. So with your dips, the straighter your legs are, the more intense, or you can think of that as being a heavier weight that you would be lifting when we've got body weight. If you bring your feet in, have them bent, that takes a little bit of that weight away. So lowers the intensity a bit. Now if you're on the ground, legs are just bent. And if you are using your box or your chair, your exercise bench, make sure that back is staying nice and close to the bench. So you don't want to be out here trying to dip. We're nice and close, and we press up. Almost there. Woo! Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, tricep overhead extension. 1 or 2 dumbbells here. I'm gonna go with my 1. Bringing it up overhead. This is the last upper body. We'll move to abs next after this exercise. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Nice and slow down. All the way down, press all the way up. I am not gonna be able to keep this weight. I'm gonna have to drop it. Woo! Good, exhale as you press. Keep those hips tucked under. Squeezing belly button into spine here as well to help with that extra support. Ooh! Breathing. Here it is, last 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds to rest. Now, if you have your bench, we are gonna use our bench for all 4 ab exercises. Also modifications on screen if you don't have that. First exercise here on the bench is the candlestick with a slow lower. On screen, you're gonna see a reverse crunch, nice and slow. But with that reverse crunch, if you're doing that one on the floor, think about stamping your heels to the floor. So really work on getting your legs up straight. The candlestick is a little different because we're gonna be holding onto the bench behind us. Whew, so here we go. So candlestick up and slow down. Whew. So again, if you're on the mat with that reverse crunch, stamp your feet to the ceiling. With this candlestick, really get those legs up, rolling up onto your vertebrae, and then nice and slow down. Nice and slow for 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay, next we are going into side to side taps. So we'll be on the bench here. We don't get rest in between. We go right into the next one. We're gonna just tap side to side. You'll see that modification on screen. So up and over, tap side to side. Relaxing your shoulders down away from your ears so don't get all crunched up here. Still sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna go into dead bug next, but legs only. Arms are gonna be out, extended, next to your head. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it onto your back, dead bug, legs only. And here we go. Now, if you're on the bench, you're holding onto the bench, but if you're on the mat, arms are gonna be extended next to your ears. Last exercise, legs up, toe touch. Keep that low back pressed into the mat here. I know abs are on fire. One more ab exercise after this, and then we restart that circuit. Last 3, 2, 1. Hug it in for just a second. Now legs up, we're gonna reach for those toes. Here we go, get those shoulder blades up. 40 seconds here. Oh my. Exhale as you lift, really get that crunch. If you have your bench and you're doing the ab exercises on the bench, please let me know in the comments what you think, because I love mixing up abs with that bench. There are so many exercises you can do on the bench for abs, and they are a burner. Whew. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Rest it out. We got 30 this time to rest. We go back into that. We're going into that seated shoulder press, so I'm just gonna rearrange my bench. Actually, I'm not. I don't use the bench when I do it, so I'm gonna just leave it this way. It's a little bit easier that way than having to move it all around. So back into the shoulder press to begin with. For shoulders, you got 10 seconds. Get that heavy weight. Get ready to go. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. When we have abs in the middle of a workout, you can really feel the work that goes into these other exercises that your core helps with. Like right now, I'm like, oh, I can feel my abs. That's because our core does help with the stabilization. But usually I do like to save abs to the end, just so that we have enough power to push through our strength exercises. But just being shoulders, biceps, triceps today. If it were lower body, I'd usually keep abs till the end. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, lateral raise with a slow lower. Shoulders roll back. This one I know I'm going down a little bit and weight on to keep my form. All right, 5 seconds. So remember, 90-degree bend, nice and slow, 3 to 4 counts down. Here we go. Lift it up, lead with that elbow. Down for 4, 2, and 1. Up. Nice and slow. Oh! Ugh. Relax those shoulders. Don't shrug the shoulders to get your arms up. My goodness. We're gonna go into that bent arm front raise next. Bring it down nice and slow for 3, 2, and 1. There it is. All right, grabbing your weight. 90-degree bend in that arm, front raise all the way down to parallel to the floor. All right, 5 seconds. Bend those arms up. Hold them at 90, and here we go. Lift front and down. Hold it at the top for a second, and then bring it down. Now, if you are someone who really loves full body exercise or full body workouts and you're usually focused on full body workouts, I want to encourage you to make sure you're taking time to do these more isolated or focused workouts, because this will help you overall improve your full body workouts as well. That's just a little side note in there for anyone who's like, I don't usually do these, but they will help big time in your full body workouts. And that's the goal, is to always keep improving. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, our diagonal press. This is that 1 dumbbell exercise. Clasping your hands around that bar, pressing out diagonally. Last exercise for shoulders. Bring it up, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Press it out diagonal. Exhale as you press. Wow. Almost halfway. Don't hold your breath. Breathe out right here as you press. Keep pushing. Last few seconds, last few reps. Get them all in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice job. All right, we are moving on to biceps. Starting out, hammer curl with a twist. Grabbing your weights. I am so glad I added my wrist weights on today. Still thinking maybe I'll take them off, but I'm gonna try to get as many reps in as I can. All right, here we go. Hammer curl with a twist, 10 seconds out. Start with those shoulders down, relaxed, elbows tucked in. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Up, and then twist. Rotate those thumbs out and away, squeeze. That little twist will help you work a little bit deeper into the bicep muscle. So right here, as you squeeze, twist it. Just a quick reminder of what we have coming up. We have cross body curls, and then those preacher curls, or modification, the concentration curls. So just depending on which option you're doing, we'll get our bench here after this next set. I'm reminding you so that I can keep myself on track. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going into cross body curls next. I'm actually just gonna get my bench ready. I guess I should have turned it around, but I wasn't thinking. Hello. All right, we'll stop it there for now. Get it on the next set. Cross body curls, here we go. Stay focused, get that squeeze. If you can show up to your workouts, and not every workout is gonna be perfect, I know that. There are times where I get other things going on and my mind is going 20 different places in a workout, but I will show up just to keep that consistency. But the goal is, for a majority of your workouts, just stay focused as much as you can on what we're doing with each rep so you can get the most out of it. Oh, here we go, last 3, 2, and 1. All right, going into those preacher curls or concentration curls. All right, one side and then the other. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeeze. All the way down. Whew. This is one of those exercises. I like those exercises where you can take the other hand and actually feel the muscles working. So when you do this one, this will help you make that mind-muscle connection. Just take a second, feel that bicep working. As you contract it, feel it get tight. Know that you're getting stronger with every single rep. Last one, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about my knocking. Oh, okay, switch it over. Okay. Less than 10 and we go, so get yourself comfortable here. Take a nice deep breath. Get ready. Last time for this one before we hit triceps. Here we go. 40 on. Squeeze. Really, if you're doing the preacher curls, really use your bench here as some leverage. So think about pushing back on the bench as you're lifting. Word. Come on, you can do it. Okay, this is gonna be it. Here's the countdown. Say it with me. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yes. Okay, we are going on to triceps. We're gonna need that bench again for which one? Skull crushers and dips. So, whoa, I gotta move quick. Flattening that bench back out. Remember, you've got those modifications on the ground as well. All right, skull crushers first. Mat or bench. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. All the way down, press it all the way up. Get those arms straight. Wrists are straight too. When I say wrists are straight, they're not bent out to the sides. They're not falling in towards your face. You are punching the ceiling with those knuckles. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, dips. We're going for it. All right. Remember, the longer the legs, the heavier the weight, the closer, the lighter the weight. Getting ready in 3, 2, keep that back close to the bench, and here we go. Now, if you're on the ground, make sure you're keeping those hips up, lowering down as low as you can. Driving those elbows to the wall behind you. Over halfway. And then only one tricep exercise left before we finish with abs. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Tricep overhead extension. Oh my. And I had to go down in weight, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm gonna start here in that last set. All right, 8 seconds we go. Let's push it up overhead. Here it is in 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Press it all the way up. Those dips right in the middle, those just burn out the triceps like something crazy. And now these are like extra hard. Exhale, we got it. I love that we can work out together because for real, I would not push, I'm gonna be honest. If you were not here, we would not be pushing this hard right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. It's not going up, okay. We're getting ready for abs. So remember, you can do them all on the mat. We are starting out, if you're using the bench, with the candlestick with the slow lower. If you were on the mat, hands next to your bum and your hips, your legs, you're gonna do that reverse crunch nice and high, stamp your feet on the ceiling and slow lower. All right, so bringing it down. Candlestick, hands come behind your head, holding onto that bench for some leverage. And here we go. Up nice and high. Bring it down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Keep that low back pressed into the mat as those legs come down. Up. And down. Really work on getting those legs up nice and high. No rest, remember, in between abs. We're gonna go into those side to side taps next. Last one. Nice and slow down. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Side to side taps, bench or mat. Here we go. Really get those legs up and around. Only 2 exercises to go. Dead bugs, legs only next. If you're on the mat, your arms are gonna be next to your head. If you are on the bench, gonna keep those hands at the top of your bench. Last 3, 2, 1. Roll it back, alternating legs. Keep that low back pressed in. Here we go. Try to keep those knees at 90 and those legs not too close to your chest, knees going right up towards that ceiling. Feels so good to work abs like this. I love it. It burns, but we're really working to build that strong core. Last 3, 2, and 1. Legs up, toe touch. Last exercise, 40 on. Let's do it. Get those shoulder blades up. Exhale as you lift. Trying to keep those legs as straight as you can. I don't know about you, but mine are shaking, so it is a challenge to keep them straight, but try to do that. You can keep them bent if you need and just reach towards the sky. One final challenge before we go, and it has nothing to do with the abs, the shoulders, the biceps, or the triceps. Almost there. And get it up, and then I'll give you your challenge for the day. That finisher in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are all about the glutes finisher today. Go get that added challenge. Thank you for being here. Thank you for pushing with me. I love you.